with Business Day right here on ET Now. Britain's Prime Minister David Cameron has said that a judge will lead a public inquiry into the phone hacking scandal at Rupert Murdoch's News of the World newspaper. Now, just yesterday, James Murdoch announced that the newspaper would be shut down after it saw a mass exodus of its advertisers. The tabloid, remember, is under fire after allegations emerged that journalists had hacked the voicemails of thousands of people. Matt Cohen at Reuters has a detailed report on this.
In a dramatic development in the phone hacking scandal that's been gripping Britain, it's been announced that Rupert Murdoch's News Corporation will close the News of the World after this Sunday's edition. The last paper will not carry any advertisements, and News International says the revenue from sales will go to good causes. This all comes after a week of ever-worsening allegations against the newspaper that a private investigator acting on its behalf had hacked into the voicemails of a missing teenager, Millie Dowler, who was later found murdered, that the phones of bereaved families who lost loved ones in the London bombings had been targeted, and the latest, Thursday's Daily Telegraph newspaper reported that the relatives of soldiers killed in Iraq and Afghanistan may have had their phones hacked.
Well, it's clearly people power that's forced this decision, the revulsion that people have felt about what's happened at the News of the World, and indeed the decisions that advertisers were then making. But I make this point: the one person who seems to be staying in her job is the chief executive of News International, Rebecca Brooks, who was the editor at the time that Millie Dowler's phone was hacked. I don't think News International can hope to start moving on and dealing with these issues while she remains in post.
The News of the World is a venerable title that dates back 168 years. Its last edition will be on Sunday, but this promises to be a story that will run and run. Matt Cohen, Reuters.